Right, so I'm filming Kaylee here doing the cut on the glass rod. So what she's done is she's got this triangle file here. She's pulled the glass rod fairly close to the edge here so that she can get as much distance as possible. She's pushing very hard down on the forefinger. Could you show the file please to the camera? Yeah, so she's pushing right down. This is going to be the edge that ends up cutting. And she's going to push down, and now she's going to pull back in one motion.
Sorry.
That wasn't too bad. Now, if you don't have to do it that quickly. Now, how about we do another one? We'll do it over here.
Okay.
And we'll this time pull back a little bit more slowly.
Okay.
In one motion.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're not trying to saw through it. We're just trying to get a little bit of a score here.
Okay.
There we go. That's good.
Perfect. Okay.
Now, what that will do, let's bring that up to the camera so and show the score to the camera here. And there's the score right here. You can see that. So now, what Kaylee's going to do is she's going to snap this glass. Now, the way she's going to do that, she's going to put her thumbs behind the score. The score's going to be in front. There we go. And now she's going to snap the glass. There we go. See, it snaps not quite neatly into two bits. That's great. All right, now what I'd like you to do is scratch those two bits on just one at a time, on one of these gauze mats. So yeah, you can see what she's doing there, just scratching the end. The end we cut, of course, with the gauze mat. That'll smooth it off a little bit. That's good. Do the other one, please. Okay, that's great. Would you mind doing that again with the cut? Not the cut, the split, because we've got a score here.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, so just put it in front of the camera again. So she's got another score there, but she's going to cut that as well. There we go, and you can see the technique there. All right, so we'll move on to the next step. Now, usually when we light a Bunsen burner, what we want to do is have it so that it's on the flame that is the coolest flame. And the way we arrange that is we screw this down here. This little collar needs to be screwed down to the bottom. So you can see how that works. We just screw this barrel here right down to the bottom. All right, now that's at the bottom, and that'll be the cool flame when it's lit. So go ahead and light Kaylee. So she's turning that on. It was at 9 degrees. Now it's parallel in line with where the gas is coming out. Go ahead and light it. There we go. So that's the safest way to light it. You can see it's on that cool flame, and what makes it cool is the fact that it's all yellow. But we need the hottest flame for this. So what Kaylee's going to do now is she's going to turn that collar, and she's going to make a hot flame, and you'll see the difference in a second. Now you can see the difference between the hot flame and the cool flame is that the hot flame has this blue cone in the middle, and the hottest part of the flame is the tip of that inner blue cone. So now what Kaylee's going to do, she's going to do some fire polishing. So to the ends that we just cut, and that's the cut end right there, not the end of it's already smooth, she's actually going to go ahead and fire polish this. Now you're going to do this by holding it, yes, like that, that's right. Now look at the technique she's using here. She's holding it in one hand and spinning it with the other hand. So she's holding it just very gently with the left hand and spinning it gently with the right. Now you can see how the flame is getting yellow where the glass is. That's an indication that the glass is very hot.
Can I check it?
Yes, let's go ahead and check it. Now when Kaylee checks it, obviously she's not going to check it by running a finger over the end. that would be silly because she'll end up burning her finger. So she's trying to get it smooth, but she doesn't want to leave it in there so long that the end of the glass tube collapses in on itself. But she wants to do it until she gets a fairly smooth edge there. How's it looking? Is it a little bit more?
Just a tad more.
Okay. So once she's happy with that, she'll pull it out. Do you want to show the camera here? Yeah, so it's a bit smoother than it was, and that's fine. She's going to put that on a gauze mat over here. That will alert her to the fact that it's hot and she won't touch it for a long time, at least for a few minutes while it cools. We can use that again later if we want to do another fire polish or whatever once it's cool. You can also wash off the end with water to make it cool too if need be, but keeping it on the gauze mat allows you to realize that it is hot. Alright, well, so we'll stop there for a second and we'll move on to the next step. So now we're going to do the bending part, and what Kaylee's going to do, she's got a T-top here, a wing top, and she's going to stick that on top of the Bunsen burner. There we go, it's good. Now could you angle that a little bit so it's, there we go, that's good. Right, so you're going to actually move it forward a little bit so that you don't have to bend over too far here.
Okay.
Alright, that's good. Okay, now go ahead and light the flame. Now Kaylee's already gotten this down to the cool flame, and that's what you really need if you're going to use the wing top. There we go, that's good. Now what she's going to do is, you're kind of in the shot here. I'm going to move this over a little bit and we'll try that again. Okay, go ahead. Now you can see the technique. What she's doing is she's holding it gently with her left hand and spinning it with her right hand. Now hold it a little bit lower in the flame, please, Kaylee. There we go. You want to keep it in the flame. Yeah, this one is beginning to turn a little bit black, but that's okay. Now every now and again she's testing it to see if it's soft yet, and once it's soft she'll be able to bend it. Now the secret here is to keep it in the flame while you're doing the bend. Alright, it looks like it's beginning to get soft now, so she's going to start doing the bend while it's in the flame. Slowly, that's good. That's good. She's going to get it till it's 90 degrees. Keep it in the flame. Yeah. A little bit more. A little bit more. That's good. Alright. That's 90 degrees. It's nice. Now the thing I like about this is that, could you please put that back in the camera?
Yes, sir.
The thing I like about this is the evenness of the bend here and the fact that it didn't collapse in the middle, at least not a great deal anyway. So that's 90 degree bend. To get the 135 degree bend, she'll do it again, but this time she will have it so that it bends all the way around to here. Alright, so we'll stop there for a second. So this is a 135 degree bend. And again, we're using the wing top here, and it's on the cool flame. You can see that because it's orange. Okay, go ahead and... Now let me move this over a little bit, make sure that I can see. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Now you can see the technique again. It's the same technique as you used before for the 90 degree bend. And you can see that the glass may turn black, but that's okay. And she's just twisting it fairly slowly, but twisting it nonetheless. keeping it in the flame. At some point she's going to test it and see how soft the glass is. And once she senses that the glass is soft, then she's going to go ahead and do the bend. Now the more quickly you can do the bend, the better, I think. Especially for 135 degrees, because it takes a bit longer than the 90. Yeah, it looks like it's beginning to soften up now, Kaylee. So she's going to try and bend this. She's keeping it in the flame. There is a danger, of course, that if you pull it too hard, it'll break. But generally speaking, it just sort of goes. Let's try and keep it in the flame. And she's going to pull it all the way around to 135 degrees. Oh, that's looking nice. Okay, good. Keep going. You're almost there. Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Good.
Alright, that'll do it. There we go. That's nice.
Let me turn the flame off.
Alright, for the dropper tip, go ahead and light it. We'll start on the cool flame, and then we're going to turn this up to the hot flame. And you can see again what Kaylee's doing is she's just twisting that until we get that nice hot flame that we'll see here in a second. There you go. That's good. Now she's going to pull the drop. She's going to pull a dropper tip here. So go ahead and stick that into the flame. Like that. That's good. Is that comfortable for you?
Yes.
Okay. So again, she's twisting it. She's keeping the middle of the glass there in the tip of the flame. Now you'll notice that the flame is turning orange. That's a good indication it's heating up. Probably give it about 10 to 15 seconds like that while you're spinning it, and then you'll be able to pull it. See, it's getting soft now, so go ahead and pull both ends. And that's what she's doing. She's pulling both ends here. Alright, that's really good. Okay, so now she's got those dropper tips there. And can you turn off the flame, please? Put those in the camera. Put them where you had them before. That's good. Now the idea is that we're going to cut these off, possibly with a file, maybe at this point and at this point, and then we'll have a nice dropper set right here that we could use to pick up water if we put a pipette bulb on the end.